Khabane Lame had just lost his job when Italy went into a coronavirus lockdown. He spent his days seeking work living in his parents' house in Chivasso. But one day, he downloaded TikTok and began playing around with it in his bedroom, posting videos of himself under the name Kaby Lame. And over time, an internet superstar was born. So stick with the video till the end to know the complete details about this TikTok sensation that has made millions without uttering a single word. Now, let's begin. Khabane Lame, better known as Kaby Lame, was born on March 9, 2000 in Senegal and is 21 years old. Lame, despite becoming a millionaire in 2020, is not from a rich family and grew up in Chivasso's public housing. He worked as a CNC machine operator prior to the outbreak, but was laid off due to lockdown. It was this period of unemployment where he had to live with his parents that pushed him towards uploading videos on TikTok and becoming an internet sensation. So it's safe to say that his days of physical labor are probably over. Lame is bilingual and speaks fluent English and Italian despite not speaking in videos. Given his meteoric climb to internet popularity, Kaby now has a plethora of options for making money. Brands are always ready to collaborate with well-known influencers who have a large following. He makes an estimated $200,000 each month by charging brands $50,000 for a single promotional video on TikTok. His main source of revenue is brand sponsorships, but he also runs an internet store that sells anything from t-shirts to juicers to magic candles. Due to a large number of firms interested in collaborating with him, Kaby hired Reggio Alessandro, a well-known social media manager, to assist him. He has recently also signed a $268,000 deal with the Indian fantasy sports giant Dream 11 for its IPL 2021 digital campaign, making this possibly the first instance where an international social media content creator has featured in a mainstream Indian advertising campaign. Lame's characteristic, uncomplicating theme is combined with the brand's advertising phrase, "Dimag lagana hai, to Dream 11 pe lagana hai." In the Dream 11 campaign ad, which was made in collaboration with digital agency White Rivers Media and also features Indian creators Viraj Khilani and Tanish Shah. "It's my face and my expressions that make people laugh," Kaby Lame remarked when asked about the reasons behind his stardom. He described his hand reactions as a global language. Mr. Lame's quick rise as a digital creative is all the more impressive given that his work lacks the polished production values associated with today's most famous internet celebrities, many of whom crossed over into Hollywood. He didn't achieve popularity by joining a collab house with other 20-somethings, or by depending on fake growth methods like purchasing followers or views. His rise has been completely natural. Kaby's work debunks and mocks the overproduced trends that arise throughout social media, whether it's life hacks or other things like that. Kaby peels a banana with his hand in one video in response to someone delicately slicing up a banana with a cleaver in another. In another, he responds to a video of a woman noisily peeling a cucumber with her teeth by performing the same activity with a vegetable peeler. His reactions epitomize the phrase, "shaking my head," or SMH on the internet. Lame spreads his arms with his palms facing forward as if to shout, "Duh." He'll throw in an eye roll or a shake of the head now and then. He has become one of the most renowned digital innovators on social media as a result of his silent but emotional reactions. Kaby has, as things stand today, become the king of TikTok as a result of this. Memification. Aside from his usual shake my head skits, Mr. Lame's content largely consists of homages to his girlfriend and tight-knit group of friends. Some of his posts, though, would be off-brand in the more progressive parts of the United States or Europe, while they would not raise much of a commotion in Italy. In one, he seduces a voluptuous woman by asking, "What would you do if you had 24 hours with me?" and then detailing all the aspects of the house he'd clean for her. In another, he mocks a woman who complained on TikTok about being branded an old hag. In another, he appears to console a crying woman by handing her a plate to clean. Even if Kaby isn't considered politically correct by a few progressives, he has all the hallmarks of a great meme celebrity, which only helps in furthering his brand. The repetitive style and body actions of videos allow for many memes to be construed by positioning him in random situations. Many meme pages copy Mr. Lame's TikTok videos and repost them to Instagram for easy engagement. Or they use his face for reaction photographs. His videos are routinely shared on Twitter, where they gain even more exposure. Fans of Mr. Lame have created fan pages in English, German, Arabic, Portuguese, Spanish, and other languages. He's been approached by well-known YouTubers for collaborations like King Bach, and he's generating money through TikTok's creator fund and collaborating with brands including, he claims, the Italian pasta producer Barilla. Celebrities and other powerful people are paying attention to his rise. Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook's CEO, left a thumbs-up emoji on one of Mr. Lame's recent Instagram pictures. And Kaby has since appeared in a commercial for the metaverse with Mark Zuckerberg. Mr. Lame has also made an appearance alongside Alessandro Del Piero, who is a world-famous footballer for Kaby's favorite football team, Juventus. He also made a video parodying the hit Netflix series The Squid Games with the legendary footballer Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Now that's some reach. Mr. Lame has been approached by top influencers who have invited him to collaborate. He has a sizable following in Brazil and the United States, where he frequently wears national soccer hoodies, in Senegal, where his family is from, and where he is constantly discussed on television. He is also huge. Kaby, also known as the Italian TikToker, is currently the most popular TikTok creator in Europe and the second in the world with over 114.5 million followers. Despite these facts, the Italian TikToker is not an Italian citizen. Lame's rise demonstrates how vulnerable Italy's citizenship and immigration regulations are. Despite the fact that he has resided in the country since his family immigrated when he was 1 year old, he is not an Italian citizen. Naturalization laws in Italy are famously stringent. Lame thinks that his newfound popularity and acclaim will persuade Italian officials to finally accept him as a fellow Italian, while he pursues his dreams. His lack of Italian citizenship had never been a problem for him until he began receiving invites to visit the United States from other social media influencers. He told New York Times. Lame is now a global celebrity, and his lack of European citizenship is likely to limit his opportunities for international sponsorships and collaborations with global firms outside of Italy. Kaby's race to the top was sidetracked after some angry followers decided to no longer support him after he shared an anti-racist message on his Instagram stories, which read, "Say no to racism." This, however, did not faze Kaby as he hit back with another post that urged his fanbase to spread positivity in the world. He said he was seeing a lot of comments where people told him they unfollowed him because of his anti-racism message. But he went on to state that he didn't care and that people use racism when they have nothing to do in their life. This came about in a time where there has been a rising discussion about the adverse ways black people are treated on TikTok, with black content creators, particularly in the United States, complaining that they don't get their due reward for the content and trends they create, accusing the platform of favoring non-black creators who copy trends and dance moves in particular from black content creators. Furthermore, there have been rising calls for TikTok to combat the use of their platform by racists to further their bigoted message. One black content creator demonstrated that he couldn't use the phrase "support Black Lives Matter," but he could say "support white supremacy" without the TikTok software automatically labeling the phrase as being divisive. Even though Kaby is the second biggest TikTok star in the world and the undisputed king of TikTok, he isn't the highest earner by far, with TikTok celebrities such as Addison Rae earns as much as $5 million annually, while the only TikToker to outperform in terms of fans, Charli D'Amelio, earns around $4 million annually. Charli's rise to stardom started with her posting a series of dance videos on TikTok and went on to her now appearing as a guest on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. And from there, D'Amelio used TikTok to share her experience at Paris Fashion Week for Prada and then entered into a partnership with EOS Cosmetics. D'Amelio even appeared in a Super Bowl commercial for Sabra hummus. This shows that the way to profit from TikTok isn't solely dependent on how many followers one has on the app, but also dependent on their ability to bag sponsors and diversify their content across social media platforms and brands. So if KB ever wants to become the richest TikToker, he would have to both diversify his brand and rope in sponsorships. But something tells us that KB has a bright future ahead of him. We mean the guy has already appeared alongside Mark Zuckerberg and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. So it seems like he knows what he is doing. That's all for today, folks. We hope you have found the video informative and fun to watch. Also, tell us in the comment section your views about the internet superstar made $200,000 without saying a word. And if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon next to it for regular updates. Goodbye.